Alright, just let me know when you're ready. Just search, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Alright, search.
Searching.
The biggest little city in the world, Reno, Nevada, and one of the great venues, Mackey Stadium. We've reached week 9 of the EA Sports college football season. Contenders, pretenders, starting to separate. It's the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers and the Nevada Wolfpack. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
I caught up with the Western Kentucky head coach before the game. What he's talking to his team about is we've got to get our guy to that 1,000-yard mark.
You know, huh?
Running back has been terrific all season.
Wow, hopefully. I think I'm only 7 and 0 now.
Oh, really?
He is so close
I'm
to
only 8,
1,000
so
yards. One of the
figured you
most
were.
prominent stats in all of college football.
Yeah, 7. I had an early bye, so.
To make sure he eats here in the first quarter. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The run inside. It's Parrish. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Let's talk for just a second about Western Kentucky. For a lot of schools facing the hill they climb, you have to work the portal. But don't sleep on the high school recruiting either, David. They got a good 3-star running back just this past week.
Yeah, and you create some excitement, you create some momentum. These are the kind of guys that, man, they come in right away. They got a chance to play. Like,
Turns it on down the left side. The 20.
Good play.
Into the house. Touchdown, Hilltoppers.
Yeah, to be honest, I've scored 9 points the last, like, 3 games in a row, so.
Yeah, well.
So it's nice getting on the board there.
Yeah.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Throwing St. Clair. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, wow. Jeez, that sucks.
Number 19.
And this team right now has got to
boy.
be in some shell shock,
Not good.
right? I mean, you can't start any worse. Your defense allows a touchdown on the opening drive, and on your offensive first play, you throw a pick. You just got to take a deep breath right now. Everything is a tidal wave that you're trying to fight against. It's just going to take one good one to turn this thing around, but this is not the start they were hoping for.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
that back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, looking for a man. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week, you saw it 4 times. The offensive line This offense as a whole needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Out wide left, it's Taylor. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down.
I love the 3rd down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on 3rd down, you got to do one thing really well. You've
Oh, I know you hit it. Jeez, wow. What a kick.
He's got a leg.
Gosh, I wouldn't be able to hit like 45 right now. That's impressive.
Way up. I wasn't even in the green. That was way close.
I think I'm pretty happy getting the field goal.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy.
Oh,
he dropped it.
This kills me. I hate when they do that.
Handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Well, the defense watched
They were like right at him too. It wasn't like he had too much.
He's
down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
Looking for a deep man. Makes the catch on the right side. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And what a huge play for the offense. Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10.
Oh, no, come on.
No way. No way. Oh, my God.
So lucky. So lucky. That was...
Well, he dropped this 50-yard pass, so...
Yeah.
Yes.
Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Tavian St. Clair.
What was it?
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Moving the pocket, it's St. Clair. Turns it upfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And the extra point is good. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. So here comes the Hilltoppers offense, ready to start this drive. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. Right there to stop it, and that'll be a loss of 3.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
Now what they had in mind to start this drive, here comes 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Out wide
Oh,
right,
make
it's
it
Parrish.
fast.
He came flying
Oh,
up from his free safety position and stopped him well short
tough
back.
one.
He'll be about 3 yards behind the marker, and it's 4th down.
And defensively on 3rd down, man, that is absolutely your goal. You want to play top down, play back. If they want to dump the ball off to the running back, so be it. But you got to tackle him, and you got to get him to the ground. And that's exactly what this defense does, and they force the 4th down.
He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Now it's Nevada out there to go on the attack. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. On the RPO, got it. At the 35, he's got room. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
Man, that is exactly how you execute an RPO. Like, quick read, get the ball out of your hand, get it to your receiver in space really quickly on target, and you can make big plays. They made that RPO look so smooth and so effortless.
St. Clair. He rifles one deep to the left. Goes high to put it in. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Wolfpack might just keep spinning it after that last one. Tough run here. It's Clemens. Breaks the tackle. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
This is a designed run. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Run the gun on 3rd down, St. Clair. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over from the moment the ball left his hand.
The plays, you know exactly what you're going to get up front. The offensive line does a great job blocking. Just create a little bit of a hole, pound through that hole. That running back, they can't tiptoe, they can't dance. Run north-south and get that 1st down. Nice job.
Nevada comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Throwing St. Clair. Trying to find the end zone. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. Just going to keep it after the snap. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
the defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and it's Nevada holding the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Sends it back in motion. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Parrish. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
And man, you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate. Pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately.
Hey, you got a 1 minute second to be done with the race. Ready, set, go.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
It's a big stride inside the 10. Touchdown!
Nice throw.
Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a
Thanks.
lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Always do it like 3 times a game.
The kickoff goes out of bounds. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Hits inside, it's Parrish. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Got it behind the line. It's Parrish. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
One of the things
Nice
about
play.
this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
When we talked to the offensive staff coming into this one, they knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game, they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
Not a lot of room to field this one. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Moving out to the right. He'll pull it down and run. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. Tavian St. Clair. It's complete to the left. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Sets his feet. It's St. Clair. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
2nd and long here. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Right side, it's Clemens.
Dangerous throw.
And right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
Again, it's St. Clair. Rushes on.
Chuck it. Yeah.
Can swing momentum. Takes it the other way. Pulled down at the 45-yard line, and that's the kind of ball hawking a defensive coordinator loves to see.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, it's Parrish. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Snakes wants you to dial in.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little.
He doesn't like me being undefeated, I guess.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air, or you've got to be more physical up front.
Oh! That was 6. Oh, man.
That was 6 easy.
Guess my guys don't know how to catch. I'll have to upgrade that catch.
I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Throws to the wideout.
Oh, got that one.
He was trying to get that return going instead. He'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He's changing the play. St. Clair fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence.
Grabs it inside the 10. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
Back's got it. Touchdown, Nevada. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can
Fucking again, I just... It's so weird because, like, I'm barely off on the meter, but then, like, when I...
It goes bonkers if you don't.
It goes bonkers if you're off on the meter.
Short unless you're...
Yeah. Yeah. I don't get it.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Parrish.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
2nd down, gonna throw it. There he goes. He's at the 40. And this defense
I just can't open field tackle.
And they just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
And that's a good lesson for
That's like a
quarterbacks out there.
moron.
When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running it to the right. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10.
What's that?
Fresh set of downs going up top.
Ooh, wow, nice play. Thought he picked it off.
Could have been his pick, yes.
6 seconds.
Ready to try the point after.
Oh my God, why does it keep happening?
Did he miss that? A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Throwing St. Clair. Unloads to the
Not again. Oh my God, that could have been game changing. That sucks. That's terrible.
Disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions.
Turn your hands around, buddy. Trying to catch it with like this, the back of his hand.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. He's going to let it go.
Come on, buddy.
Incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and
Pretty
at least
decent
get in
throw.
field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Tavian St. Clair. Rush right in his face. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Looks it in. He was able to get that
Oh,
ball
so
up
it's
to
in
the
time.
48-yard line before he stopped on the return. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw one first. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the Yukon Huskies taking on the number 9 team, the UCF Knights. And it's the Huskies coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. The result today gets them back to 500. It's something they harped on in practice all week, and they will celebrate this one for at least 24 hours. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. The Wolfpack with a really good time to take a shot on 2nd and inches. Straight ahead, it's Clemens. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. St. Clair.
Not again. Oh my god. I'm getting so lucky.
That one wasn't picked off, and man, could they have used that. It'll be 2nd
Really
down.
bad throws in.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. He's going for the big play.
Oh,
And the
come
incomplete
on.
pass taking a shot on 2nd down.
Dude.
Left with a 3rd down.
Well, that one falls incomplete.
Touchdown.
That hasn't happened a whole lot today, though. This
Well,
dude
not
is
there, just the
lighting
throw,
this
but-
defense up with his speed. He showed great hands. He just weren't able to come down with that one.
The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Makes the grab on the right. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Man, this has been a fun one to watch, guys. This is quarterback play at a high level. It's fun to watch guys that are executing, that are going through their progressions, making big play after big play. Both these guys, you got to tip your cap because the quarterback play so far today has been absolutely outstanding.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Again, it's St. Clair. Fires to the middle. Left side, it's Daniels. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Nevada comes to the line on 1st and goal. Out wide right, it's Mosley. Touchdown, Nevada! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
Deep in the end zone, it's Smith. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
It seems like
The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Tight end now in motion. Running inside, it's Parrish. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Fake to the back, wants to throw it.
Oh,
Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught.
that's
It's
funny.
Howard. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run him again. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Drops back on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Maybe tried to baby that one in there.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. On the move, it's Parrish. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And this defense is smelling blood right now. Like, they know they got him right where they want. Got him in a 3rd down and long. They got to lead by 3 possessions. Everything is going their way. This offense is in trouble.
Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Now it's Nevada out there to go on the attack. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Makes the catch. It's Clemens. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Throwing St. Clair. Showing the arm strength down the left side.
Stupid throw.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They're going to test the right side with this one. Nowhere to go.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield.
Oh, come on, dude, make that tackle.
Snagged it, and there's running room. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
2nd down to the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They are getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Throws to the wideout. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter.
Oh, wow, nice play.
Oh, wow.
Jeez. That was a... Ooh, that's a tough one. No, I don't know what to do.
I'm so worried about punting it there and giving it to you on like the 30-yard line.
Yeah. Like, get like 10 yards, basically.
Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Tavian St. Clair. Lucky to get it off.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
He'll take it himself. Only able to pick up a yard. It'll be 3rd and 9.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the 2nd half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots. And that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He seemed to feel the game looks slow to him right now. And he's excellent.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. We've reached the break. It's Nevada holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. St. Clair. Catch in the middle, it's Clements. He'll be dropped. And Jesse just keeps piling up numbers, over 350 yards for the game.
And I feel like from the get-go, Reese, this guy's just been in a great rhythm all game long. He just seems like he's dialed in, and man, he's been accurate throwing the rock.
St. Clair from the gun on 3rd down. Going downfield for the big play.
Aww.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Western Kentucky will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. The defense got the stop. They could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over, like, continue to play.
Oh, come on, guys.
He'll be
Nice
stopped,
throw.
not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
And they stop him there with a tackle for a loss. And how about the run defense in this football game? A lot of coaches, man, they talk about it. Coming into a game, first thing we have to do is stop the run. Both these defenses so far have been up for the challenge.
Where's he throwing
This
that
defense
thing?
has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of
It's
course,
so
they have
stupid. Like, the
interception in
game
this
does
game.
that.
That's
Like,
why
it
they've
should
got a
just
big lead here in the fourth quarter. This
hate
guy
when they do
has
that to me.
never gotten into a rhythm.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number one for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. Here comes the heat. Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Throwing St. Clair. Right side, it's Mosley. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. And on that last play, he's now over 400 yards passing.
Well, Reese, if you're going to throw for over 400 bills, you got to spread the praise around. Up front, they've done an outstanding job protecting this quarterback, and his receivers have been winning one-on-one.
It's complete. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's St. Clair. Left side is Givens. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tavian St. Clair. Touchdown, Nevada. And the stomping has commenced. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle.
Well, down close second and goal like this, you got to find your best matchup. Really nice play call. Looked like they had the defense on their heels there. That was a nice touchdown.
He'll bring it out. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Out wide left, it's Taylor. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Hilltoppers will hustle to the line.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Line getting set on second down. Quick give. It's Parrish. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Turns into the pile. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
You know, in the modern era of college football, with everybody throwing it, it becomes harder and harder for running backs to put up big-time numbers. With that last carry, though, this guy's got 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
The Hilltoppers will line it up on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Open on the right side, that's Smith. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Second down, going to throw it. Between the hashes, it's Howard. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
And it's knocked away, incomplete on third down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to...
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Wide receiver comes in motion. Got to make the play on fourth. Fires to the line.
Nice. Oh. I'm just going to nail it out, okay?
I think after failing on the fourth down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Second and long here. And the quarterback takes a knee.
Just gotta wait for it to. Good game. Your defense is
Game,
tough to
actually.
figure out. It's hard to figure out.
Just trying
Who do
to-
you use for an offensive playbook?
I use Western Michigan.
Yeah, they say that's a really good one.
Yeah, Western Kentucky has air raid, which has a lot of RPO and stuff.
Yeah, RPO. I started a lot with the RPO, but since they changed a few things, it's not working as great. I use Cal. So if you ever want to look at it, you do whatever you want, obviously. But look at like Cal, and you can go on to even YouTube or TikTok, and they've got some Cal stuff that shows some plays that are pretty good. That usually there's 2 or 3 options. So if one area is not open, then the other. A lot of those long ones that I hit, I was actually looking for the other guy, but the way your defense hit, it locked it up. So yeah. Yeah, you kind of have to have 2 to 3 options. So, but yeah, no, I thought you played pretty good actually. For especially the defense.
It's better.
Yeah, it's better.
Last few games.
Yeah, it's good. Keep building. All right, Kyle. Talk to you.
All right, take it easy, Nighttrain. Thanks
Yeah.
for the flexibility again.
Oh yeah, no worries. No worries at all.